The serene and conducive learning environment of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School. Here, the educational and moral standards are very high, to a point that places the school at par with its likes anywhere in the world. But in spite of its top quality, every service provided by the school is completely free, in line with the vision of the church and its general overseer, Apostle Chibuzo Gift Chinyere.
What is plant?
Plant is a living thing that grows on
The introduction of the free feeding scheme in the school is another well thought out idea by the sponsor to make the pupils more comfortable, as nutrition is equally key to a child's mental and intellectual development. The successful launch of the free feeding scheme, every pupil of the OPM Free Nursery and Primary School is entitled to at least one quality meal per day.
I lost my husband in 2005, and my son was 1 year old when the father died. And I suffered a lot. To an extent, I couldn't pay for my son's school fees. The grace of God, my son was among those in OPM Free Nursery and Primary. And now, I really thank God of OPM that my son is in this school. Everything is free for him. Both school fees, everything, the school environment, all the amenities here, everything is free.
For doing those great things and also giving us free school, because no other church in the world has ever done like this before.
Right now, as I talk to you, we feed people in the free restaurant. We also have the free restaurant where the less privileged go there to eat. We also feed the children.
It's indeed a better package for these indigent pupils whose counterparts in public and most private schools are groaning under unfriendly learning environments with no hope for free feeding anytime soon. Efforts by successive governments, both at the federal and state levels, to either initiate or sustain feeding programs in schools have been unsuccessful. The General Overseer of OPM, Apostle Chibuzo Chinyere, has continued to receive commendations for his humanitarian programs and his outright refusal to join the League of Faith-based organizations that use church proceeds to build schools which the poor in the congregation cannot afford.
When a pastor will collect the offerings from the church, then you build a school, high standard like this, then you start collecting school fees. There are members in that church that cannot be able to pay that school fees, but it is their offering. You see, building that school is so much wickedness, and that is why, by the grace of God, OPM started a school which is absolutely free, high standards classroom, well-equipped laboratory, free books, all the children free books, the uniform they wear, 4 different uniforms free, sandals free, school bags free. They will arrange for them to go to Paris for free excursion. God is happy. Now, there was time I received a call from one of the pupils. Oh, I've not eaten since morning. I said, why? He said, my parents, there's no food for us. It's okay. From now, I instructed the welfare. All the pupils that come to the free school, once there is bell, break, all the pupils will eat free food, free of charge, free lunch. That is the job of a pastor.